and welcome to Mana Wars. We're here again at Pat's Games in Austin, Texas, where we're bringing you more modern action as humans take on Jund. Who's going to win? Watch the episode and find out.
To keep up to date with everything at Knights at the Game Table, all you have to do is click subscribe and then hit that tiny little notification button next to it, so every time we upload a new video, YouTube will be sure to let you know.
And while you're watching, don't forget you can win a standard legal booster box of your choice every month. To be entered into the draw, all you need to do is share this video and then make sure you leave us a comment down below to let us know you have. You can pick anything that's legal in standard right now, like our recent winner Liz Jackson, who took home a Guilds of Ravnica booster box. While you're taking care of that, I'm going to go check out these modern decks.
I'm Joel, and I'll be playing the Humans deck tonight. It's a deck that has the ability to be pretty explosive. Start off really quickly by getting down an Aether Vial, and then powering out a bunch of humans with synergies to either grow one creature really big or to fly over with Mantis Rider.
I'm Tad. I'm playing Jund in Modern. My deck is trying to cast cards like Inquisition of Kozilek into Liliana the Veil and Bloodbraid Elf and just create a bunch of 2-for-1s and outcard advantage my opponent in a grindy, long game.
All right. Rock.
Damn it.
Unstoppable. Good luck, Tad.
You too.
All right. I will be playing first. Let's see. I'll keep this.
Me too.
All right, I'm going to lead with the Cavern of Souls, naming Human. And I am going to get Aether Vial on the board.
Sure.
Pass turn.
I'm going to take 3 damage, get a Blood Crypt, and cast Inquisition of Kozilek. So I'm going to end up at 17.
It's unfortunate.
Let's see, what do we have here? Headsail Freebooter, Ancient Cigarette, Horizon Canopy. I am going to take this Champion of the Parish card.
Oh, you don't want him to grow out of control?
Not in the slightest. It's your turn.
All right, fine. All right, upkeep. Add a counter to the Aether Vial. Would have loved to put Champion of the Parish into play with that, but let's see what comes off the top. All right, play Ancient Ziggurat. And let's go with a Kitetail Freebooter. Okay. A non-creature and not a land. There's 2 Lilianas. I'm probably gonna want to see. I think that we're gonna start by taking the, well, Thoughtseize is also an option, considering what's in my hand. And to play a land that's tapped, you're only really gonna play one of these next turn, so I am gonna take the Thoughtseize.
Sure.
Pass the turn.
Go.
Right, upkeep, tick up the Aether Vial to 2.
Yep.
Draw. Let's play Horizon Canopy. Really like to stop those Lilianas from getting down, even though I don't know if he has another black source. So I think we're going to start with a Meddling Mage.
Resolves.
I'll name Liliana the Veil.
Okay.
Go to attacks.
Yep. 16.
I have 3 better for 1. I know he still has that Lightning Bolt. Could try to do something about that, but I think I could wait. Go ahead.
And stop, I will cast Lightning Bolt.
In response, I will activate Aether Vial.
Sure.
I will say yes to the prompt, make a Phantasmal Image, and I will make another Meddling Mage.
Sure.
Also naming Liliana the Veil.
Okay.
The original dice. Go ahead. Different Liliana. That's unfortunate.
Your turn.
Okay. Now I have to decide if I want to tick Aether Vial up. I think with the amount of mana I have, it's probably fine to leave it, so I will do that. Okay. Yeah, I can afford to do this. Take a point of damage off the land.
Mm-hmm.
Play a Mantis Rider.
Yep.
I'm going to attack your Liliana for 4 with these 2 creatures because this guy has haste.
Sure.
I'll pass the turn.
Draw. I'm going to cast this Liliana and make you sacrifice a creature.
That's unfortunate. I'm going to sacrifice the Kite Seal Freebooter because the Mantis Rider is more important.
Your turn.
The Aether Vial, where it is. I'm going to use the Mantis Rider to attack Liliana. And pass the turn. On your upkeep.
Upkeep.
Aether Vial.
Sure.
Ollie. Just wanted to be tricksy about it.
Prisoner.
1. Sure. Clue token.
Go.
In a turn, I'm going to sacrifice the Horizon Canopy to draw a card.
Sure.
Can't use the Ziggurat to do that, but I can use the Cavern of Souls to do it. Untap. I'll take this up to 3. Draw for turn.
Yep.
Let's play a new Horizon Canopy. So you can't sacrifice the token, so I'm going to go ahead and attack both of these. Attack for 5.
No blocks. I'll go to 11.
Okay. I am going to go ahead and crack the new Horizon Canopy.
I'm going to activate
Sure.
this in response and go to 10.
Do you have anything else before I draw the card?
No.
Okay. Let's see what we got here. It's interesting. I think I'll go ahead and play this. Champion of the Parish.
Resolves.
And I will pass the turn to you.
Draw.
Mm-hmm.
Altsies.
2 lands.
Go to 8. Go.
Tarmogoyf. Alright, untap. Like that I still have a flyer in play. Leave this where it is. Draw. Let's play one of these lands. Still not in a position to crack a clue, so I think I'm going to just hard cast the Reflector Mage and return the Tarmogoyf to his hand. Go to attacks, or trigger the Champion of the Parish. Off of the new human. Go to attacks. Yeah, I'm not going to put the champion in harm's way just yet. Attack for 5.
Damn it. I'll have to go to 3.
Alright. Pass the turn.
Had to be Reflective Mage.
Right off the top.
So much. Block, draw, fatal push.
Kill my flyer and then block 2 things.
Dreadbore.
Yikes. Alright.
Go.
Mantis Rider down. Leaving Aether Vial where it is. Like that land you know about. At 3, and I've got multiple things that hit for 2. So you're going to need a removal spell and a blocker. So let's go for it. Go to attacks.
Yep.
Everybody.
I am dead.
Alright.
So I'm taking out the Thoughtseizes in most of my Inquisition and Kozileks because they're not very good in this matchup. I don't really want to draw discard spells whenever he's going to cast all of the things that are in his hand. And I'm bringing in sweepers like Anger of the Gods and Damnation.
So I'm taking out a couple of phantasmal images because they're just too easy for Jund to kill. And then Jund also has multiple ways to deal with Aether Vials, so we're going to take those out. We're going to replace all those cards with a couple of Auric champions. They have protection from black and protection from red, so that stops a lot of the things Tad's going to want to do. Additionally, we're bringing in Militia Bugler as a way to generate more card advantage on my side to maybe make up for some of his 2-for-1s. And then also we're bringing in Dismember to deal with his big threats. All right, good luck, Tad.
You too. I will keep this.
Ooh, it's a bit land heavy. I think I'm going to throw this back. Yeah, we're going to 6.
Okay.
All right, let's see what 6 has to offer. Okay. Not ideal, but I think the Scry will probably help us out here. All right. That helped us out, but not in the way we wanted. Let's do this.
Go ahead.
All right. We're going to lead with a Counter Souls naming human.
Yep.
And go for the champion of the parish. Pass the turn.
Junior and stop. I will.
You going to 19 or 17?
17.
Okay. I think my champion is dead.
To fatal push champion of the parish.
Alright, he's pushed fatally and is now dead.
Drops me to 17.
Yep. Slows what I'm trying to do, unfortunately.
Draw. I'm gonna cast Inquisition because like.
Alright, lots to choose from. Freebooter, Thalia's Lieutenant, Tajik, Horizon Canopy, and Mantis Rider.
I will choose Kitesail Freebooter.
Okay, sure he's got something he doesn't want me to see. Ziggurat. Really don't like playing Thalia's Lieutenant by itself, but I want to make sure I get something on the board. Go ahead.
I'm gonna end up at 16. Draw. I'm gonna cast Tarmogoyf and pass.
All right.
It's a 4/5.
Indeed. And I'm not going to get through the 4/5 on the ground. Also didn't play a third land, despite being on the play. Let's run the Mantis Rider out there, taking 1. Trigger the Thalia's Lieutenant, add a counter to it.
Yep.
Attack for 3 in the air with Mantis Rider.
I'll end up at 13.
All right, go ahead.
Draw.
Morgoth. All right. Well, Thalia's Lieutenant's still not going to get through, so I think I am just going to attack with Mantis Rider.
10.
Post-combat, I think I'm going to play Thalia to grow the Thalia's Lieutenant, and to make it harder for him to cast something like a Liliana the Veil. Go ahead.
I'm gonna pass.
That bodes well for us. Oops. You said the Goyfs are 4/5s?
Correct.
Okay. Well, let's see. Let's lead with a Tajik.
I'm gonna respond by lightning bolting this.
That's what I was afraid of. So I wanted Tajik to be in play. Okay, that's gonna happen. Trigger Thalia's Lieutenant off the Tajik.
Sure.
Okay, 4/4. Goyf's still 4/5.
Yep.
Yeah, we already had instant and creature. Guess that's it for now. Go ahead.
Draw. I'm gonna Dreadboard Thalia's Lieutenant.
Unfortunate.
Pass the turn.
Well, despite his slow start, he's starting to take out everything I've played. Bigger still can't get through. I think I kind of need to get down to another flyer. So I'm going to cast Militia Bugler.
Yep.
Look at the top 4. And creatures with power 2 or less into my hand. I'm going to take the other Militia Bugler.
Sure.
Just go on the bottom in a random order.
Get rid of it.
Randomize them. All right. I'm going to have to pass the turn.
Draw. Tarmogoyf. Your turn.
The more the merrier. Okay, that's an interesting draw. Do that. Tarmogoyf's still 4/5, correct?
Yep.
Do that. Yeah, we're still waiting on those guys, so, okay. Let's see either way. Alright. Another Militia Bugler.
Yep.
Trigger. Well, appears we have missed. Sick. Ship some cards we wish we had. Let's play a Noble Hierarch.
Sure.
Taking a pain off the Horizon Canopy. And still no real way to get through, so pass the turn.
I'm going to cast Tireless Tracker.
Sure thing.
Your turn.
Creatures just keep coming. Guess that would be the way. Draw another Militia Bugler.
Sure.
Trigger.
You want to play Phantasmal Image as a Militia Bugler? Alright.
Another Militia Bugler.
Got a lot of bugling.
I do. Take pain. 17. Phantasmal Image, copying Militia Bugler.
Yep.
Alright, I'm going to take a Thalia's Lieutenant.
Okay.
Hoping to play it next turn and get a lot of value out of it. Go ahead.
Go.
Well, let's start with Mantis Rider.
Yep.
Take pain. Go to 16. Thalia's Lieutenant. Trigger. Counters on all my guys.
Yeah.
Do we have enough dice?
Is that my ship?
And I love asking. Alright, and we need one for the Noble Hierarch as well. Even though she's hanging out with the lands. Alright. So, your 4/5s have the potential to block 4 creatures. Let's assume it's these 4. That gets through for 6, and 4 is 10. So without removal, you're going to be pretty dead. So yeah, I think I'm just going to send in with everybody, if that's all right with you.
It's not, but
And
I believe
then,
all the buglers have haste too.
do they?
I mean vigilance.
Vigilance. They have vigilance. Okay, yeah. All right, so they have vigilance, and I get to mentor onto somebody who has 3 power. So let's make that the Thalia.
Oh, I can end up at 1. I don't know because I can't block this.
Right.
Yeah, I'm dead. All the cards on my hand cost 3, and the Thalia actually was an issue.
All right.
Block, block, block. No,
These are all the same.
That. I end up blocking like this and taking.
So 6
Yeah.
and 4 is 10.
Yep. If I drew the land, an untapped land, it could have been a different game, but yeah.
I say thank you to Thalia and Thalia's Lieutenant.
Good games.
Good games. I got a pretty fast start in game 1. That made it real easy to keep the pressure on and work my way to victory. Game 2, I got to use some of my disruptive cards like Thalia to keep Jund off of having enough mana to actually remove my creatures, and that doubled the effectiveness of him being a little light on mana, and I was able to wait out until I was able to chain multiple Militia Buglers into more card advantage, and eventually a Thalia's Lieutenant to be able to swing for the win. So Humans does one of the things that I really like in Modern is that it has a lot of synergy and has a linear, aggressive, proactive plan that if your opponent stumbles, you make them pay for it, and you have synergies that make it possible to do crazy things.
So a couple things went well. Having discard into Tarmogoyf game 2 kind of went well. Kind of was unfortunate that I lost a die roll game 1 since I could have Inquisitioned his Aether Vial, and that game would have been significantly different since he would not have had the ability to put creatures into play without paying any mana. That's one of the advantages of the humans deck over this deck. So if you can disrupt that, it becomes much easier to win. One of the reasons I like playing this deck is it's just very powerful cards that are cheap and interactive. It's a little unfortunate that I got Mechanolith on game 2, but that's just how the game is sometimes.
Well, there you have it. 2 straight games to the humans. Unlucky in game 2, Tad, and sometimes that's just the way it goes. To see more content from Mana Wars and the rest of Knights at the Game Table, then you can like us on Facebook, you can click down below to subscribe if you're watching on YouTube, and you'll be seeing more of us very soon. Thank you for joining us, and we'll catch you next time on Knights at the Game Table.